Hey, Dimitri and Chris, thank you so much for the turnaround. Today we are checking out and talking about the latest revisions for our Paltech medium hover tank. And so I just thought I would kind of go through what I kind of wound up doing. From the last revision, we remixed the elements together. So these were the things that came together. I really like some of the design exploration, so thank you so much for that. All right. Overall, this is a little bit more. So I like the. Pardon me. So I really like the. Let me see. Try again here. 1 second. So I would like to explore. I think this the section here in terms of like it's almost like a sidecar or a side turret. And I think that it may not work, but that's why I kind of put these in here. I was like, well, maybe we can have the thing where it comes out from here, and that kind of comes down to here, right? So you can see I kind of broke out this like we could have a nodule. Don't explore this, but it could come out here and then have this like anti-gravity electric field. Then we have our little ball here, and then that ball is connected to the turret piece, right? But it's not like the ball and the turret are connected. So, but that was kind of what I was thinking. Is it something like this maybe? The idea maybe that it's like kind of floating on top. Not hugely excited about the cannon part, but I thought we could explore that. So maybe it won't work out, but I'm interested. So that was what that was. Out of this design, I really like the little decaling here. Kind of like what's going on with the base a bit. I think speaking of the base in general, so I like how this base here has the, like kind of the electric curtains, and we have a bit of our like lining, and it's a bunch of our materials, so it's gonna be really cool, I think, with like little dotted strip things that we've got going on. I also really I like the socket version of this, so that's kind of you can see me kind of riffing on that there. I like the idea that it spins, and as it's spinning, it creates like this electric field, and it powers the gun, and it creates the anti-gravity teleporting aspect, right? So where it manifests the different gun teleportation bits, right? So or however we want to put them together. So also kind of like what was this? This arrow doesn't go here. I like some of the shape here, and I like the decaling, which is cool. I think this was kind of our best version of the cockpit, so I like kind of how it's going on here. I really like the longer strips, which is good here. The decals, I'm kind of a sucker for the hollow smart materials. This also might be kind of interesting in the back. I think we have to do something here with how the shapes come together. Everything kind of blurs in this section. But yeah, I thought I'd call those aspects out for remixing. And then coming down here, I think this was my favorite mixed version of all of them. So we already talked about that. We talked about that. I like these kind of shapes. It kind of breaks up that silhouette a little bit more, especially with the shapes coming in and then these ones being overlaid. Now, if we explore that sidecar aspect, maybe that's for the additional turret. Maybe it comes out here. I'm not entirely sure. So we'll do some rinse and wash over that. So also honorable mention, I kind of like these little materials and this kind of hatch piece. So yeah, good stuff. So I went back to one of our previous designs from the Walker piece, and one of the things I really like about these is we have these like la 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 la. Zero. I like that we kind of have these like teeth. These teeth are kind of neat. And I like the idea that the front arms can rotate and then they can grind through stuff, right? Or they can clamp. That they're multifunction. And I don't think we have to go super hard on the sawtooth design, but yeah. So I thought like these two pieces could be. Let's try that. Let's kind of reimagine that. I like kind of how we had some of the lining here and or the lighting. So from those bits, but I thought I would call that out in particular. And that's what that is. So wheels, grinders, functionality we talked about. So, and I think what else did I have here? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. So I think I like this mechanical segmentation a bit more than the upper version. I'm kind of a sucker anytime we put bright lines on things. Like I love that because it gives me more contrast. And so it's a little bit. I try to take that into mind when I'm giving feedback. So, I think overall the shape wise from the previous version that we were talking about. Here's that big boy. There we go. This was the previous version. I think we're definitely better. It's softer in terms of shapes, which is cool. I think, is it sexy? I don't think we're quite sexy yet. I think some of that is going to come to material design. Some of that is base shapes, though. I think we're getting sexier for sure. So let's see what that is. But just keep that in mind with the, like with what we're going on in terms of that like high designer feel and like that high touch, it's like the Lambo of mercenary medium class tanks, right, or something to that effect. But anyways, I think we're getting there. Super cool. I really enjoyed where we're at with this. So what else did I have here? All right, so down here, there we go. Okay, cool. So what I did is I like we talked about this back here, but I really want these balls to be independent, right? And to have the balls and then the weaponry not be like the ball is this like spinning, magnetized force maybe, or an anti-gravity force, or it basically kind of keeps the attraction, and it's also how it drives the machinery arm. But I like that the pieces aren't connected, that we have this thing spinning, because then then this is how we can I just make this up as we go, right? But this is how I can imagine that like the matter creation for the weaponry will come into existence around these. So very cool. I'm glad we're exploring that. I also took this. I still think we should. Let's explore both guns. These guns I like for similar reasons, so let's not drop them. But here you can see I changed it up just a little bit here, right? Like the ball can be a little bit lower. This thing, the backside of that needs to go up. But you can kind of see me exploring that down here with that. And I think that's it. That's the round of feedback. Yeah, very cool. Thank you very much. I will get this up to you here in just a sec as well. Let me see. Time to crop, daddy-o. There we go. And then let's just save this here. Don't want to drop it in my bullet folder for the project. That would be bad. I think it's big enough. I can just take a look. Almost. Yeah, that's fine. Look, that's plenty of resolution. I don't need to save as a file. So, and here we go. And put this over here. It was funny because I was just looking and I was like, oh, I don't have an iteration. And then you dropped it right on the card there. So, all right, so there's that. And then I'll get this video up for you. To the folks out there, thank you so much. If you have questions, comments, feedback, now is the time while we're working on this. So feel free to leave them down below. And I promise you we'll read all of those. We have conversations about them where it makes sense, obviously. And yeah, to everyone else, we'll see you next time.